was the 1950s space race driven by intense rivalry. Imagine a time when two superpowers looked up at the sky and saw not just stars but a challenge. The 1950s marked the start of a fierce contest between the United States and the Soviet Union. This rivalry was rooted in the Cold War, a period of tension and competition that shaped much of the world's politics. After World War II, both nations emerged as superpowers with very different political systems. They wanted to show they were the best, not just on Earth but also in space. The race really kicked off in 1955 when the United States announced plans to launch artificial satellites into orbit. The Soviet Union responded quickly, and in 1957, they launched Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite ever sent into space. This tiny metal sphere, just about the size of a beach ball, circled the Earth in 96 minutes. It was a huge shock to Americans, who had believed they were ahead in science and technology. Sputnik's launch made the world realize that the Soviet Union had a serious edge in space technology. Following Sputnik, the Soviets kept pushing forward. They launched Sputnik 2 in 1957, carrying Laika, the first living creature to orbit the Earth. Then in 1961, they sent Yuri Gagarin into space, making him the first human to orbit the planet. These achievements created a sense of urgency in the United States. They wanted to catch up and prove they could do better. This led to the creation of NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, in 1958. The rivalry was not just about science. It was about showing which political system was superior. The Soviet Union's rapid progress was seen as a sign of the strength of communism, while America wanted to demonstrate the power of democracy and capitalism. Space technology was closely linked to missile technology, making it a matter of national security. The competition pushed both countries to invest heavily in their space programs. President John F. Kennedy made a bold promise in 1961, saying the United States would land a man on the moon before the end of the decade. This goal united the nation and spurred incredible advances in space technology. The race created a sense of excitement and pride, inspiring millions of people to imagine what could be achieved. From a nostalgic view of the 1950s, the space race was a symbol of hope and progress. It was a time when science and technology seemed to be moving faster than ever before. Every new achievement was celebrated as a victory for the nation. The rivalry fueled innovation and made space exploration a symbol of national strength. In the end, the 1950s space race was driven by more than just curiosity. It was fueled by the Cold War rivalry, a desire to prove superiority, and the hope of reaching new frontiers. This competition shaped the future of space exploration and left a lasting mark on history.